Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing this Duelist of the Roses Beast playthrough of the Gemini mod. Today we're just going to see how far we can get through this side of the campaign, and probably see how many cards we have to put into our deck to go fit Bakura, how many passwords we have to put in. Sounds about typical at this point. Let's do that. Leave that right there. Move 2 over here. Just have to get to our opponent relatively quickly. I'm going to put this right here so I can destroy it next turn. Using it entirely for its effect. Maybe I should have got rid of the Miyotoko. Oh well, this looks like it's going to be over in like 2 more turns. 4,000 dragon. Unfortunately, this lion is more mighty than the dragon. Honestly, we've definitely seen this. Okay. Down goes the parrot. I'm going to have Garvis move 2 spaces. That's not a trap. Going to steal a creature from his graveyard so I can kill him. Since this will do 2,900. And end the duel. Easy game, easy life. This is why we keep around Monster Reborn. I am not in the mood to save state for another Super War Lion. You absolutely could here, though. We're just gonna push onward to Shoddy. Shoddy is not terribly strong. He's just got rocks, which are decent, but they aren't that good. But hey, I mean, they are good enough to win the game, so insert plugged for my Brock playthrough, right? Oh. Giant Soldier of Stone. Ma'am, or sir, why? Did you just do that? I mean, I'm gonna have a 4300 right in front of him. This looks kind of over. I can move my leader one step forward and then win the game. Bye-bye Monster Reborn, but it doesn't matter because the game is over. Free Dissolver Rock, too. Card I'm not going to use, but it's free. Yeah, this deck is extremely fast. People ask me if I want to play Beasts. I like Beasts. Beasts are good. Again, we can do another reincarnation. I'm going to reincarnate for something cheap. Just to minimize the number of passwords we have to put in. I know I can just put in passwords, but it's a little less annoying to do it this way. Also, we're going to have to get this deck cost really low in this deck. So, reincarnating Fake Trap, be right back. We got another Ritual and a second Seal of the Ancients. By the way, this is the worst trap card in the game. It stops your opponent from doing something that's actively detrimental to them. This is why performing rituals in this game is just absolutely awful. You literally just lose 3 turns worth of cards played for almost nothing. Usually for a creature that you could have played as strong from hand or just with one equip, usually. Like, if you play a Magician of Black Chaos, why didn't you play a Dark Magician with a Dark Energy? This duel is going to be very easy because I have a leader power that says I ignore most of his stuff. So we're going to put a card up in this corner here because he usually runs to the right. Keep him from either going that way or if he does go that way, it'll stop up that area for him. Just do this. I should actually shove that in. Okay. This game is probably over then. As long as I just hit him directly, traps don't affect me, so he's just kind of dead. Yeah. Kind of saw that coming. Unfortunate. I couldn't really move my leader because of where this Garvis was. Without just destroying the Garvis, which seemed kind of pointless at the time. Regardless, I'll just fuse out another Super War Lion. This game's absolutely over. Oh, hi, Dream Clown. Don't mind if I just play another Super War Lion. This is an easy enough way to get lethal, so we might as well watch this, considering we're just blowing through these opponents at this point. Okay, what have we taken out? Like 3 people already? And it's time for me to input a bunch of passwords. Tears of the Mermaid's a great card. We'll probably actually put that in the deck. Hey, a Blackluster Soldier that we'll never use. Honestly, one of the best warriors in the game. Only because there's no really good warriors in the game. I mean, I guess Green Cap and Eye Armor are chopped liver, but I nerfed them into the ground. Okay, so we have to get to 552 deck cost. We need to shave out 400 out of this deck. Oh, this is a start. I'm gonna need Forest for this. Only Goblin Fan. That looks expensive. This card's been annoying. I'm gonna need a lot of cheap cards. Unless I want to start removing these cards. Looks like I'm going the cheap route. Okay, let's see here. I'll be back in a minute or two when I'm done putting in passwords. Because this is going to be a little bit, because I need 10 cards. Okay, I didn't have to put in too many passwords, but we got some... We got a bunch of rituals in here now. Good enough, we'll just discard them, or we'll just remove them from the deck after this duel. They're basically just discard fodder in this duel, which is fine. This wasn't too hard to neck down the deck, so it's not bad. One nice thing about the Garvis fusion is that it you can pretty much use any winged beast and any beast. And you have Bakura over here who's just rude. If my math's right, his creature's weaker than mine, so... Well, not inside of his leader range it isn't, but... Good thing this is Duelist of the Roses and not Forbidden Memories. So I can play equips like this. None of his leader powers mess with me. So, doesn't really matter. But we have this 4300 Garvis. Taking out this Rose Spectre. It was 4,000. These two lower powered decks are quite strong. Okay, we just watched this. Let's hope our creature is big enough for this. It should be, right? It's 33. Oh, nope, it tied. Shame. I was hoping... I didn't do the math. I should have done the math. Some easy math to do, but just didn't do it. Gotta move my leader forward once. Huh? Y'all just saw that, right? What is the AI doing? I mean, this game's over. Good night. I spent more time putting in passwords than I just to get low enough deck cost than I did to beat that guy. Beasts are pretty, or plants are pretty good, but I'm not going to put them in the deck. I don't care to make flower wolves. You can also use fiends plus level 4 or higher beasts. I don't really like Chimera though because it doesn't take invigoration. That's pretty much my only problem with it, honestly. It's wind. Although it's good against fire opponents because then you don't have to deal with their pyro stuff, but at the same time, I mean, pyros are a problem for you regardless because they're just going to instantly kill your stuff. Okay, well, now that we're done with this stuff, we can just go here and put these cards in. Fix our deck back up. That goes in. Did want that. Okay, the rest were probably beasts. We'll just put in the cheapest beasts we can. Cool. Fix our deck. There aren't any Beast Labyrinth Breaker cards, so I guess I'll just reincarnate for Dharma Cannon after this duel. As you guys can see, Beasts are just kind of slaughtering everything. Their leader power is really, really strong. I'm going to flip this so I can move it 2 spaces. Honestly, I should have probably moved differently with my leader to start. Play Infinite Dismissal. So that creature he played to start with will get spellbound. Again, we'll just fuse out one of these. It's gonna do this. Hopefully he doesn't move his Black Leader. Okay, he did. This Dark Elf's about to die, by the way. If you're Dark Elf fans, look away now. I don't have to play around Change of Heart because of my leader ability, which is really convenient. This card here is a Mirror Force, by the way. I'm going for lethal. I could kill the Mirror Force, but it doesn't really matter. This game's kind of over. Doesn't matter, there's no card that saves him. Because of my leader power. It is a Cosmo Queen, though. Well, that was easy for him. Why are you moving Mirror Force towards me, sir? I know what it is. I know it's a spell, like... Oh, and you played a Monster Reborn, huh? Doesn't matter what this is, as long as it's a beast, I win the game. And down goes Yugi. Nothing too spectacular there, but... I'd take a Monster Reborn. Nothing else really matters, though. Skip through this a bit. Okay, we'll go ahead and save. I'm going to do a reincarnation here real quick. Reincarnate around 20, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got myself the Dharma Cannon. That's a card I'll just leave in here for a while. There is one card we forgot to put back in. It's Goblin Fan. It slightly might matter in this duel, so I'll put it in. If we draw it in the first opening hand, we might be able to stop a Riryoku, which would be amazing. Otherwise, it's not going to matter. But this guy's rude, so might as well have every advantage you can. Just pass the turn. That's... Okay, it's just an equip. One equip on probably a Red Eyes. Yep, that's a Red Eyes. 31, 3600 Red Eyes. Just put this in defense. I'd rather bait the Red Eyes out of the middle, if I can. Okay. And he's gonna summon... Hopefully that's just... It doesn't really matter because of our leader powers. Ooh, Riryoku is not nice. I need to draw more equips. Plain and simply. Well, he has trapped two monsters in the middle. And played a second Riryoku. Okay. Well, I got the dimension hole. See how big that card is that got Riryoku'd with the 2000? Oh. 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 Well, that was a whole lot of things that just happened there. So that's a 4000, huh? Finally. Setting this here. That's an MBD. Now he can't kill me with a tremendous fire or anything, so that's nice. We're gonna have to start skipping these because this episode's going on very long now. Of course, this duel is the one that's gonna take a while. Okay, wow, my leader power didn't activate for that? Honestly, kind of surprised by that. He does have one creature, but it's top middle for him. Oh, that's a summon skull. Skip. I'm just gonna turn that off for right now. Awkward. Okay, let's see what he does. He's running. That's a great sign. Let's just make sure this is lethal. Since I can ignore all the traps, we win. And this is how you beat all of the good guys with beasts. With a little bit of farming at the beginning to make ourselves really strong, but we won. Nothing I really want in these slots, so grab whatever you want. If you're playing Dark Dragons, he's great. Otherwise, not really. And he can't really be farmed, which is unfortunate on this side. You have to beat the game before you can farm him. Although I guess you could just go into Custom Duel and farm him. Regardless, that's this side. Tomorrow we'll come back for the other side. Put back on the battle animations, but there weren't many left to see. So that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and